votes, they have to go back and count the votes all over again. And which means that any block, any minority that has a block of votes that stick together is in a strategic position. Either way you go, that's who gets it. You're in a position to determine who go to the White House and who stay in the doghouse. You're the one who has that power. You can keep Johnson in Washington, D.C., or you can send him back to his Texas cotton patch.
Donald Trump is your president. Ain't that some shit? Who can we blame? Can't blame the black folks. Definitely some things going on in America, and nobody really wants to talk about it. Of course, you heard all the rhetoric today of, oh no, this wasn't a racial issue or anything like that. And it's incredible that people will sit up here and hear all the rhetoric that this guy spewed for 18 months, coochie grabbing, making fun of handicapped people, talking about women, Mexicans are rapists, Muslims terrorists, anything that he wanted to say. And what made the difference in this race? The good old yahoos. If you heard the music at the beginning, Malcolm X was talking about most of these races are really tight because the whites are so evenly down the middle. So usually a group that has a block can affect this type of situation. That's when they're talking about the political power. You know, like the Latinos and things used on a constant basis that we can't seem to get behind one person use ourselves. I think what happened here, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it, is that a lot of the good old nationalists, as they want to call them now they're calling them nationalists, but that's just another term for hillbilly, rednecks, rural, hill living white folks. Let's be real. And Donald Trump used it to his advantage. He said, I'm going to go talk to these good old boys. Hillary overlooked them. So all these states that Hillary was supposed to go after, all these little counties in Wisconsin and Michigan that she missed, that Donald Trump couldn't even carry in the primaries, all of a sudden, he's carrying these states. He's carrying Florida. And then, I mean, it's just getting, as the night went on, I'm like, come on, man, get this out of here. But we got Donald Trump as our president. Y'all president. He ain't my president. Because I don't agree with nothing that the man said or did. And you can't tell me that there's no racial undertone to the blacks, make America great again, and a whole bunch of other stuff that he said. The Bertha Act insulted our president for months and months during his campaign, during his presidency. Talked about Ben Carson's mama, Rubio Cruz's wife and kids, and they all jumped in and still supported this bastard. So I feel very comfortable disrespecting the president-elect Donald Trump, because he doesn't deserve the respect of anybody. And don't let these CNN and MSN, NBC, and Fox News people trick you with the, oh, well, you know, it was this and this. And no. You're not going to build your foundation on integrity when it's all based on lies. You're not going to sit here and switch around and say this man had some platform that you thoroughly agreed with. When you sat on CNN and other stations and said, I do not agree with this man's philosophy or policy, but yet I'm still going to vote for him. Or you were one of those hidden people, are scared of public shame if you would have admitted truly, yeah, I think I'm going to go for Trump. No, you just said, I'm undecided. Or, no, I can't support somebody like that. And then you went in the booth and you pulled the lever for Donald Trump. That's the only way this happens. My guy from CNN, Van Jones, he laid it out very plainly. Let me share that with you. Check this out.
Well, look, first of all, congratulations. Both of you guys were...
We're not there yet.
Well, you're further than anybody said you would be. And I have enough class, and I was raised well enough to say when you outdo...
Yes, sir. Thank you.
When you outdo expectations, good for you. But there's another side to this. People have talked about a miracle. I'm hearing about a nightmare. It's hard to be a parent tonight for a lot of us. You tell your kids, don't be a bully. You tell your kids, don't be a bigot. You tell your kids, do your homework and be prepared. And then you have this outcome, and you have people putting children to bed tonight, and they're afraid of breakfast. They're afraid of, how do I explain this to my children? I have Muslim friends who are texting me tonight saying, should I leave the country? I have families of immigrants that are terrified tonight. This was many things. This was a rebellion against the elites. True, it was a complete reinvention of politics and polls, it's true. But it was also something else. We've talked about race. I mean, we've talked about everything but race tonight. We've talked about income. We've talked about class. We've talked about region. We haven't talked about race. This was a white lash. This was a white lash against a changing country. It was a white lash against a black president in part. And that's the part where the pain comes. And Donald Trump has a responsibility tonight to come out and reassure people that he is going to be the president of all the people who he insulted and offended and brushed aside. Yeah, when you say, you want to take your country back, you got a lot of people who feel that we're not represented well either. But we don't want to feel that someone has been elected by throwing away some of us to appeal more deeply to others. So this is a deeply painful moment tonight. I know it's not just about race. There's more going on than that. But race is here too. We got to talk.
That's it in a nutshell. You're not going to convince me or a million other black folks that make America great again with some positive slogan. Before y'all go to bed tonight, set your clocks back 50 years. Because that's definitely what that slogan means. You look at the economy, and it's the best it's been in over 40 years. The wars and things that Obama inherited and followed through and cleared up. The unemployment rate, the job market, the housing market, all these accomplishments, and you still got Donald, I don't give a damn Trump, saying, oh no, we could do better. And you got all these yahoos in these rural areas, and I'm saying what I feel like from here on out. So hashtag say what you feel, Donald Trump is president. Because there's no way you can defend this, and I'm not going to let anybody claim any form of integrity or use any other excuse to get around this. Oh, well, we felt left out. And yeah, we've been feeling left out for a long time, so that's not our excuse. No, it sounded good, make America great again. It sounded good, let's build this wall. It sounded good, the blacks. It sounded good, she's a woman. So he could be sexist, he could be racist, he could be anything he wants to be. And you can't whitewash it with your bull crap of I feel forgotten. You're a white person in America. Live with it. It's been your country for a long time, and even a poor black or poor white person still in a lot of places is viewed differently than a poor black person. So I don't want to hear that crap. Look at some of these statistics here. The race was pretty even for the most part, but it was a breakdown of how does Donald Trump get 29% of the Latino and Asian vote. Oh, I'm building the wall. Y'all agree with that? Cool. So when I build a wall and kick your ass on the other side, don't have nothing else to say. That's cool. A lot of the people over 65. Oh, we're worried about our country. Donald says that we could be doing so much better, and after all, he's a successful white man. He knows about what we like at the age of 65. He's a good old boy. So his rhetoric of fear and constantly tearing down the Obama administration and putting that out there. I want to scroll down to this education by race. Even at the beginning, the words that came out of this man's mouth was, "I love the uneducated." That should have been a hint right there. Just like when he said, "It's all fixed." To a certain extent, I think this may be fixed. And he would know, because I'm sure he's fixed a lot of stuff in his life. He got 67% of the white without a degree. That's all you farm hicks and yahoos running around the countryside in the rural area. What's that boy's name? LaRouche. That's the type of era he's from, with your little Confederate flags and your "We love America" and this what America is, and we appreciate Donald Trump for standing up and letting us endorse him in our nice Ku Klux Klan letter. It's a goddamn shame. But this where we live at. Hey, I'm not afraid of a Bush presidency until the missiles start flying over our heads, and then y'all can be happy. Whatever this dude does, that's going to be the first question I ask you when you're talking to me and you're looking to me for some type of sympathy or something. Were you a Bush supporter? Okay, your son got stopped and frisked, and Bush and Giuliani was in full support of this, and they came out and said it and said we need more stop and frisk. So sorry that your son got shot and killed or beat up, but that's your president, so you're gonna have to go ahead and deal with that, and hopefully he doesn't die or anything like that, because guess what, your president don't give a damn. This is what he wanted, this is what you wanted, because this is what you voted for. If you look at the screen right now, you're seeing he won 62% of the small city or rural area. Drive through some of these small cities and rural areas up in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Carolina, Alabama. A lot of back road hicks that this man appealed to. But they don't want to say nothing about that. They ain't going to put it on the blacks. Hillary got 88% of the black vote. She got like almost 70% of the Latino vote. So it was really neither one of those groups, even though I was shocked at how much the Latinos went with him. He got 13% of the black vote, which is amazing as fucking self. Congratulations, Omarosa. You got a place on your knees in front of Donald Trump for the rest of your life. Yeah, hashtag say what you feel. Donald Trump is president. Let's get used to hearing that, because I'm gonna be saying that shit all the time. Donald Trump got 90% of the Republican vote. After most of these people, you saw them on TV yourself, saying they weren't going to support this dude, these morals, but they all had these backroom meetings. And then all of a sudden, you got Cruz getting on the Donald Trump plane. You got Rubio jumping on with Donald Trump. You got all these people making deals with the devil for political gain. So y'all get ready. Y'all need to really get ready, because it's coming. I know I usually don't do a show on Wednesday. Usually do it on Tuesday, but the election was on. So I said, hey, tonight I'm going to go ahead and vent, get it off my chest, and I'm done. Hashtag say what you feel. Donald Trump is president. We out of here.
You're the one who sent Kennedy to Washington. You're the one who put the present Democratic administration in Washington, D.C. The whites were evenly divided. It was the fact that you threw 80% of your votes behind the Democrats that put the Democrats in the White House. When you see this, you can see that the Negro vote is the key factor. And despite the fact that you are in a position to be the determining factor, what do you get out of it? The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote. They've been down there 4 years. And all other legislation they wanted to bring up, they've brought it up and gotten it out of the way, and now they bring up you. And now they bring up you. You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump. A political chump. In Washington, D.C.